Hit it.
Love your dad. Love your dad.
So I just got out of work. Got the van loaded. I'm heading to the farm. It's 46 degrees and raining here in Chicago. It's cold. We've been kind of really fortunate with the weather lately, so yeah. When I want to plan on working outside, hopefully it's not raining down on the farm. I just checked the weather. It says it's not. It's 48 degrees down there, so I'm going to head to the farm. Try to get some stuff done. Good morning. Spent my first night at the farm. Let's see. I got a little work to do. Yeah, I got in here last night, probably about 7 o'clock. Called the power company. They have this 24-hour emergency service because we had to have everything switched over. They showed up about 8:30. We got all the gas on, the stove, the hot water, but the furnace wouldn't fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at it this morning. I got tired and I just went to bed last night. I like it cold, so it didn't bother me to sleep. I think it was about 46 outside, and the house stayed right around 50, 55, right around in there. Didn't bother me. Found out some other issues too. And we fell in love with the property. I have to admit that. So you kind of get blinded by your want, your drive, your love. And you tend to overlook things, minor things. You know, I knew I had a lot of major remodeling to do. It is an old farmhouse. I'm not exactly sure the date, but I think it was built in the 30s. We got some roof issues. We got a whole lot of electrical issues. But I tell you, the water tastes awesome. I'm happy with that. We have no staining anywhere. There is not a water softener on the property. We also had the water tested. Everything came back. I don't have the exact results in front of me, but it was all levels were acceptable and there was nothing that stuck out on it. But I really like the taste of it. Made my coffee this morning with it, so. Melissa, I think, is going to come out today. That wasn't in the plans, but her dad said that he wanted to come out here and give Bobby a hand. We got started into this. We actually placed a bid on the property before we even knew that Herb was going to be living with us. It kind of puts us in a different direction with the property. You know, having him, I'm not complaining at all. Actually, I think we're very blessed to have him with us, and it just, and excited actually because he's excited about the property. You know, he's already talking about how we got to move the fences and get this cleared and move this over here, and I got to go get his tractor and. So we can get this property, you know, straightened up. It's good. You know, I planned on spending weekends out here and working on it until I can get it so we can actually stay and live in it. I mean, we can right now is the way it sits. It's not exactly the way we want it, and I think that if we just moved into it now, it would take a very long time to get it to the point where we want it. So our plan is to take and get as much done. I want to do the major remodeling. Well, first off, while the weather's good, I'm going to clear the property as much as I can. There's a lot of junk on the property. Like I said, it hasn't been lived in or been occupied for, well, we were only told it was a year and a half, but you know, I'm looking around and I'm seeing signs that it was a lot longer than that. Previous owners moved to North Carolina. They were really into horses. They had 15 horses on this property. I don't know what their circumstances were, but the way everything looks, it was just like a pick up and move situation. So I'm assuming that maybe it was a work transfer or something. But I mean, the structures on the property, I'm happy with that. I know I got work to do. There's 2 wells on the property. One of them's out by the barn. That's 108 feet deep, which is good. And then they ran frost-free hydrants out to the 2 paddocks out in the back. So happy about that. That means in the future we can plan on what we want to do further back and not have to worry about getting water out there right now. There's also power out there. Yeah. So this is how can I say it? I'm just, yeah, I'm happy. This is something Melissa and I have been talking about for a long time, for a very long time. I'm going to enjoy my coffee while it's still warm. Stick around, there's more to come. So I came down here this morning and figured I'd check this thing out. You can see it's a pretty new furnace. We were told it was put in new. I got power at the thermostat. I got power coming into the unit. And it's a simple way to check. Good old wiggy. We got power. So, just going to the bottom down here and take a look. The control board is actually mounted inside here. Down underneath this. So there's a safety switch. It actually depowers the unit, which is right here when you open up this cover. You still got power here. So you got power coming into the safety switch, no power coming out, but when you hit the safety switch, when the cover's actually on, so then it powers up the furnace. So I know the switch is good. So now I'm going to go into the circuit board. The circuit board itself is not flashing any codes. This is a newer style, so if it was something internal, it would flash a code and you could just Google it and it would basically tell you what's up with it. So I know there is a fuse. Oh, there it is. And there's our issue. Little 3-amp fuse. And I don't think I have any spares. I'm going to have to go out and check my van. I always keep spares, but not a 3-amp. You know, normally in the automotive it's 5, 10, 20, and 30 amps. So let me go check and see what we got. So I went through the van, went through all my tool bags. I got no fuses. Got to take a trip to Tractor Supply. And it's telling me there's one about 6 miles away from here. Oh yeah, by the way, came out here to take a look in the van for fuse. We got frost. It got a little chilly last night. I'm taking it. So after a short trip, which I'm glad I did because I didn't realize what's actually around there. There's a little town. It's not even 10 miles away. It's It's got a small bowling alley in it. It's got some small restaurants, family-owned stuff. And they had a Tractor Supply. So I bought some fuses. It's not exactly the right size, but it's all that Tractor Supply had. Let's see if it works. We have flame. Ooh, it's a little chilly. It's okay though. We got a lot done today. I broke the drive belt on the lawn tractor, my 1967 Simplicity, and it did an awesome job today up until I broke the belt. I raised the deck up really high. I was able to go in and cut the real high grass, and then I made a second pass with the deck down low. I'm excited. Melissa was out for a little bit today. She brought Dad out here. Had somebody drive by and stop and say, "Did you buy this place?" I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, we looked at it. It was a hot mess. I said, "Yeah, I know. It's exactly what we wanted." Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It's better than airplanes. Give me a thumbs up. And as always, leave a comment. I like comments. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I don't mind, I'm a car guy.